Hi guys, and welcome to the 7th episode of AFK Thoughts. Today was a pretty good day for me. Wasn't super eventful, but it was pretty good. I woke up pretty early, had some time to talk with my mother about some stuff, and then it's also a night that we were celebrating my dad's birthday, so went out and had some dinner and talked to him, and that was pretty good. Ended up talking about politics at the end, and I just didn't want to hear about it, so yeah, but I still got to see him for a couple hours, which was pretty good. Um, but yeah, that's just kind of how my day's gone, so wasn't too bad. Wondering how everybody else's day's gone. If anything's crazy going on, let me know in the comments. But I don't know. Tonight on the drive home, I kept looking up at the sky and staring at some stars, and it really blows my mind to a certain extent, and it should really. But staring up at the sky, it's really hard to comprehend what you're looking at. I mean, I understand there's a bunch of stars out there, and those stars have like planets going around them, just like our sun is a star and has planets going around it, and it's all contained in a galaxy, and then there's multiple galaxies out there. But the part that's just really over the top is you're staring at infinity, and it's just a lot for the brain to really process, and I just don't understand like how it's so. How can you just be staring at something that goes on forever? And it's really incomprehensible to me. But I've been looking at the sky for a bit, and I don't know. I feel like I see some stuff up there sometimes. Sometimes I believe I see like UFOs. Other times I just don't understand what I see. I look up in the sky all the time though, just to check if there's any like dots or anything in the sky that are, you know, just different. And sometimes dots are moving and other times they're stationary, and then I'm like, is that just a planet out there? Is that a star? Why does it seem so bright? And it just perplexes me. And sometimes I wonder if aliens ever visit the planet, and in the back of my mind I want it to be true, but I don't really think it's true. I've been hearing a lot from a lot of people just talking about the planets and UFOs and stuff. Like even the government is talking about how UFOs exist, and like, back when I was a child, like the government never said that there was UFOs. I mean, they always talked about like Area 51, not the government, but people were talking about Area 51 where like Bob Lazar, who's like somebody who used to work for Area 51 allegedly, claims by him, and then like how the government completely just shredded his record so it looked like he never existed, and it's all crazy. I have no idea what's going on in the world, and I don't know. I want to believe. I believe in aliens, but I don't know if they're actually out there. If you believe in aliens, please let me know, and if you have any experiences with UFOs, let me know. Love to hear them, but yeah, I'm always looking at the sky, and it's so crazy. It's so crazy that we're human beings trapped on a floating rock out the middle of nowhere, surrounded by a bunch of other floating rocks out in the middle of nowhere, and like gases are compiling on top of each other in such a dense clump that it it's burning from being crushed. And those are stars. Like, how do these things exist? And then like you could, I mean, is it God and a creator? Did he create these stars? And I mean, I'm wondering with the creator, if God created the stars and all the planets and the heavens, why are there so many other stars and like galaxies out there that exist? Is that something we're supposed to eventually go out and touch, or is that something that's just supposed to be in there to fill up background space? Like, I don't understand. I really don't understand. But I love the physics behind it. I love the science behind all of it, and it just makes me curious. Makes me really just wonder what's going on. I swear. Maybe one day I'm gonna see a real life UFO. I've seen things in the sky that I can't explain, but like, I want to know, like, for a fact there is no way. Like, I want like it to just come and land down next to me or something, and like a little green man pop out. I don't know. I don't know. But I do believe UFOs exist because like there's like the video with the pilots out there off the coast of California and Mexico where they were like chasing these like tic tac shapes, and it's like, what do you explain with that? And then I see another documentary where this guy's like, well, it probably wasn't a UFO. It was a stationary object like a weather balloon, and you're just seeing it through the vision of the camera of the plane, and it's all just like, and I'm like, really? So you think that these Navy pilots who are trained to identify things in the sky more than pretty much anybody who stands on the face of the earth. These guys are up there and actually like flying in midair, and you're telling me that you don't believe their first eye accounts. You don't think that they saw something that they can't explain. You just think that it was probably a weather balloon and they were just misinformed or something. I feel like there would be a huge amount of reports. Okay, so let's assume it's not a weather balloon and it is something. If it's something like a ship that's able to travel at the speeds that they're saying, and if you have not seen any of this, you're probably looking or listening to me like this guy's crazy. What is he even talking about? But if you ever have time and you haven't seen this, look up David Frafer, Navy pilot UFO or Tic Tac UFO, and you'll see the videos. You'll see the videos that the planes capture on a gimbal, and it's just, I don't know. They also like the objects in the sky did stuff that would be like the equivalent of warfare, like you're looking for a fight if you're performing this, and our pilots couldn't even do anything about it. So I don't know. I don't know. There's really only a couple options that could be, right? There's really only a couple options these Tic Tacs could be. They're they're an alien or some advanced life forms technology that is not human, right? Or it's a country has this technology and is not revealing it to the public, but if they had this kind of technology that they're describing, it would be huge. It would be massive, and like I just don't understand why we'd even be flying planes anymore if this is real technology that's run by humans. Or it's somebody who's like a rich elite that has so much money that they invested into this technology and now they're keeping it to themselves, you know, kind of like there's like the theory that like people have cured cancer before him, but like the rich corporate elites don't want it to be, you know, they'll just like snuff it out before because like treatment will always be more lucrative than curing something. So I don't know. Out of all three of those options, which one do you think's most likely? It's an alien. It's a country that owns this technology. It might be the United States, might be China, might be Russia, might be another country, or it's an individual who's really smart or paid a lot of money to make it happen. So there's only like really three options. And if you have like an alternate theory, let me know. Or if you really think it's a weather balloon, I don't know. I just find that really far-fetched how, like, Navy pilots who've flown in the skies have, I feel like they've seen this type of stuff all the time. You know what I mean? And to them, they seem like it was pretty shocking. And they also describe how there was more than just one of these things. So it's not like it's just one individual. I don't know. I don't know. If you guys have like never seen this video, you have no idea what I'm talking about. This video is like from back in 2016 and it started getting popular in like 2018 or 2020. I mean, I've seen it a long time ago, but it still is on my mind to this day. In the years 2024, almost 2025. And I just think like it's like that video is not like Bigfoot, where it's a grainy friggin' camera, or like a shaky camera, and it could just be like a dude walking around in a gorilla suit. This is like cameras with high tech equipment mounted to planes. That these planes cost more than $1 billion a piece. You know what I mean? They're like really expensive, and it's like the most. I don't know. It's like the biggest piece of evidence I've ever seen towards aliens. And nobody to this day really has like a official conclusion on it. And I want to know what the average person thinks about it, because anytime I talk to my friends about it, they're like, yeah, it's whatever. Like, yeah, of course, there's been UFOs forever, Area 51, blah blah blah. The government's hiding it. Well, if the government doesn't know what to do about these things, what does that mean? If the government literally has like, because there's been like people have sat down in Congress to talk about UFOs, or UAPs now is what they call them, and tried to figure out what's going on with it. And some of the professionals in there, they won't even talk about it on camera because they have like NDAs, like non-disclosure agreements, to talk about it. So like I don't know. It just blows my mind. Blows my mind. They can't even say what they're saying on camera because the government's hiding some of it to a certain extent, but at the same time, like the videos have been released and they're like, yeah, we've known about this stuff, but we didn't really want to cause like a public concern. Wait, what do you mean not causing public concern? Now you're telling me that you guys know that stuff's been out there for however many years, and you have no idea what to do about it. What does that even mean? Clearly, we must be visited by a smarter race or something. Anyway, I know that whatever that thing is, if it's a real ship, like the pilots describe, these people or these beings have technology that's so advanced. Like it's nowhere even like what we have today is nothing compared to like what they have. It's not even close. We're still burning fossil fuels, gas, and everything just to propel our machines. And this thing wasn't letting out a heat signature. It was flying smoother, faster, wasn't even getting blown off course by wind. And it could, I don't know, just really blows my mind. And I wish somebody, like, I really just want to have an ultimate answer for it. And I have no idea when I'm going to get it. I hear, like, people are saying they're visitors, or like UFOs, or maybe it's like another advanced life form that's lived on the planet forever. But people have been saying like those things mess with our nuclear warheads and our like nuclear devices. Maybe they're here to prevent World War III mutual devastation. If that happens, I kind of hope that doesn't happen, but maybe they will. Maybe they're the ones to intervene. Maybe it's some form of God. I don't know what it is, but there's evidence of it. Or maybe it's just a weather balloon. And maybe I'm crazy, and maybe I'm getting all hyped up over nothing, and maybe the freaking pilots were all wrong. They have no idea what they're talking about. Just maybe. Just maybe. I don't know. It really confuses me. If you guys have any input, please let me know. Um, Sorry for the long rant about UFOs, but this stuff's been on my mind for years, and I still have no answer. Anyway, I appreciate you watching. Like, comment, subscribe. and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.